welcome to the SpeakEz podcast. I'm joined by former Alabama linebacker and USC middleweight Eryk Anders. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this is a little bit of a setup because we were talking in the comment section on Curtis Blade's post. I want to know why you're taking Vic over my man Cam. For real though, no, I'm playing.
Man, that's like the easiest sports question on earth.
Why you taking Vic?
Man, Vic is dual threat. I know Cam Newton's got an MVP. Man, they both have MVPs. Man, Vic was just the first, and he's better at the quarterback position overall. I feel like he can run. He's sling. He's got an arm for a gun, and the year that Cam went to the Super Bowl, I'm pretty sure that Carolina had the #1 defense, so it wasn't like
the defense
just Cam Newton. Everything for the Atlanta Falcons was just Michael Vick.
Yeah, I was trying to think because I remember I hit you. We were on the I think it was Curtis Blade's post. I was trying to think too, like who Michael Vick. All I could think of was Warwick Dunn. I couldn't name any of his receivers.
That's it.
Any of them. Roddy White.
I don't even think he had Mike Allstott.
Oh yeah.
I think he was gone by that time.
So you take running quarterbacks over like everybody, or just like?
It's not that he's just a running quarterback. He's dual threat. Michael Vick got an arm. He can launch the ball.
Would you take Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson?
Oof. Shit. Lamar Jackson got a Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes got a and biracial angel, gotta go with him.
I'm on gotta go team. With him. That's funny as hell. I say the same shit. Fuck, man. I'm trying to think what else I had to ask you. We'll make sure I fit it in. Oh yeah, so speaking of quarterbacks, I'm from Detroit, obviously. Threw up some last minute jerseys, so it's not playing back.
I see. Yeah.
You actually played against Matthew Stafford. What was that like? I guess what were they saying in the film room sessions before that?
Man, there's a lot of hype around a lot of players just because they need something or somebody to talk about to be in the headlines and but every word they said about Matt Stafford was for real. Matt, when we played them at Georgia, man, he never held on to the ball too long. And I remember he threw one pass. This guy had like 3 people on him. There was a linebacker in front and then 2 DBs like on top of this dude, and he put it in a perfect window. And let me see, who was it? What's the he played for Cincinnati. AJ Green, I'm pretty sure he's either AJ Green or
that's a dog ass receiver though.
Muhammad. Well, I think his name was Muhammad.
Sanu or whatever. Muhammad Sanu.
He played at Rutgers. What's his name? What is his name? I think he played at. He just got traded from Georgia or from Atlanta, I think. What the hell is the Patriots? Right? Anyways,
yeah.
Usman Muhammad, or I don't know. Anyways, man, he completed this pass, and when he did that, I was just like, this guy has a rifle for an arm, man. He's the real deal.
You always ask because he gets a lot of flack here, but like we just haven't won anything, so we're always just so negative. Like in Detroit, I don't know how people look at him like outside of Detroit.
That dude throws for like 5,000 yards every single season. Like, there's no reason to hate Matt Stafford, and he gets hurt. He hasn't played a whole season. And let's be honest, the Detroit Lions, they're just not a great franchise.
No.
Let's be honest, the Detroit Lions, they're just not like a great franchise.
No. No.
But I'm saying, man, I don't know what it is about the team. I don't know. They'll invest in one player, and then don't never give anybody around him. Like we've been seeing this since Barry Sanders.
Yeah,
get a man some help. I know he had Calvin Johnson, but you can't just invest on one side of the ball either. Like you have to have defensive players as well.
Defense, I think defense is most important.
Absolutely.
The Chiefs actually kind of I guess I didn't disprove it. They actually got an interception before they scored that touchdown, I think, for the Super Bowl this year. I don't
But
know.
yeah, they also made it to the, defense is very pivotal. It's half the game, so
Yeah.
you got to have it.
Those chances. Yeah. I was listening to some podcast earlier from you this week. I heard someone was snitching on you. Someone called the cops on you and Walt.
Yeah, man. Yeah. They're doing that here in Birmingham. So, but it's all good though, man. We made it through camp. We leave tomorrow, so
That's
fuck
what's
it.
What they say? They have anything that's like? Would they even just tell them who you guys
No,
were?
no, they were kind of cowards about it. The lady drove past the gym, and I saw it. She drove past the gym, parked in front of the doors, got out of her car, put her face all in the window and stuff. And as soon as somebody like went to go open the door, and what's up? She got in the car, drove off with her phone in her hand, and we all know what that means. So
Yeah.
no, I don't appreciate Karen coming and snitching out.
She probably didn't say nothing because you and Big Walt.
But I'm just saying, like, let us do our thing, man. This is my thing. You can't go anywhere. You can't do anything, but you can go to Walmart. You can go, and I get it. Like, you gotta get food and whatnot.
Yeah, bro. Even fast food's open. Like you have
like Lowe's. Yeah, but the thing is, like, you got your mask, you got your gloves on, but man, you pushing that cart, you playing on your phone, you putting the phone up to your face, like you're not doing anything. You're not preventing anything. So,
No, it's a crazy time. It's like it's trippy. It's for sure trippy. It's like out of a movie. But I mean, speaking of training in quarantine, how'd you watch the fights obviously this weekend?
Oh, of course.
How you feel about like the no fans? Because I know your guy gets a lot of knockouts and exciting shots in.
I loved it I watched it from a fan standpoint because I like to hear the like the grunts, the moans, and the impact of the punches and stuff. And also as a fighter, I'm a power puncher, so that's going to be on my mind to make my make those noises off of Jocko's face and his body and whatnot. So
yeah, I was posting
now I'm chomping at the bit. Got me hyped up.
Yeah, man, I was posting on Instagram to hype it up, and I posted the kick knockout you have. Kind of putting my head off. I was wondering, man, like what would that sound like without the fans, man? Actually, what did that sound like? Because you were obviously there up close. Could you hear? Or
that sounded like when it sounded like when Mark McGuire hit that sweet spot, and sent the ball out into orbit.
Did you get like a from it? Or the adrenaline just took over. You just like too, like in the
man. The fight was over. Like I knew as soon as I took that step, and even before I threw the kick, I was like, this right here is over. Just because even if it doesn't knock him out, like if he would have just like ate that and got up, then whatever, dude, you could have had a win. Fuck it,
bro. He would have got out from that. Would been nuts. Who is this guy you're fighting? What kind of fight should we? How you say his name? Jocko or?
I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce those Slavic names. I believe it's Christoph Yako. I've been saying Jocko, but everybody I've been talking to as of late says Yako. So, and it's Joanna, like the J is a Y. I don't know. Like, he likes to wrestle. He likes to mix it up. He is a mixed martial artist. And I think you could look for this fight to take place on the floor, on the cage, on the feet, just everywhere the fight could possibly take place. I think this fight will take place.
Yeah, because I don't know much about him. I mean, obviously I know about you. Are you nervous at all? Traveling and doing all that stuff, bro. Are you nervous about that test? About to stick that thing in your nose?
Man, everybody got to do it, so I ain't tripping, man. It's just part of the game, man. There's just some shit that you don't like, but you got to put up with the bullshit to do the stuff that you love sometimes, and that's just where we're at.
Yeah, you got a hell of a job for real.
Yeah.
Shit. What else? You got anybody you want to shout out? Any sponsors or anything like that? Or
man, special shout out to Infinite CBD, Rev Gear, anybody who participates in fight camp and get me ready to fight because it's a big deal. So looking forward to it.
Yeah. If you don't mind me asking too, how is that weight cut from? Because I know you fought at 205, I guess, do you like it at 185? Like, is it harder for you to cut down to that, or like?
Yeah, there's like a 25-pound difference, 20-pound difference. So
Yeah,
that's a lot. But at the same time, I think for my career and where I'm trying to go and what I'm trying to do, 85 is a division for me. So
yeah,
man, me taking a short notice fight at 185 probably not gonna happen, but I won't rule it out, because my first fight in the UFC was on 10 days notice, right after a fight. So
oh, what, that was 10 days notice? That was
yeah,
a
I had
knockout,
like,
wasn't it? Didn't you win fight of the night?
nah, I didn't get fight of the night. I did knock out Rafael Natal though. So oh yeah, 205 is fun if I just want to get in there and fight, and maybe somebody gets hurt and I got to step in on short notice. I'm down for that.
Yeah,
But I think that middleweight is the division for me.
I bet. I guess I'm gonna let you go. I guess I got one last thing. Just for just for fun. When's the last time someone tried you outside the cage? Uh, How'd that go?
Man, actually, the last time I almost got into like a real fight, and me and my wife were planning on going on vacation to Ibiza, and then they asked me to fight Thiago Santos the week before. So I was like, hell yeah, whatever. So I fight Thiago. I got black eyes. We go to Ibiza. We're hanging out on like I guess you call it a party boat. You pay your little euros. A bunch of random people get on this boat. They serve you alcohol. They play music. You dance. It's whatever. It's a good time.
You a little litty?
Well, I had on some, and I don't drink like that. You know what I'm saying? I sip, but I don't get like falling down drunk, or whatever.
Yeah.
And I had some UFC sandals on. This dude walks up and he's like, do you fight in the UFC? And I got two fat ass black eyes, mind you. And man, when somebody asks you that, and alcohol's involved, and I just knew what time it was. I was just like, nah, I'm just a fan type stuff, blah 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 blah. And he was like, I just train, is what I told him. I just train. I was like, oh yeah, I train a little Muay Thai myself. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And man, he goes to walk off, and mind you, everybody's in swim shorts. They've been spraying champagne and stuff, so everybody's all wet and sticky already. So he like bumps into me and spills his drink. He's like, oh, sorry. So, man, it's all cool, man. It's whatever. I'm already all sticky and gross anyway. It's all good. But man, he does it again, and he keeps apologizing. Sorry. And I'm just like, man, listen. In my head, I'm like, man, I know what this dude is doing. I'm just like, dog, just leave me alone. Just keep it moving. But he wouldn't. And my wife, she sees, she knows me, so she knows when I'm getting irritated. She knows when shit's finna go nuclear. And we're in Spain, by the way. If we were in America, I probably would have hit this dude. But I don't want to go get. I don't want to get locked up in a foreign country.
ASAP Rocky situation.
Yeah, but man, I don't know. I talked to Ian Heinisch, and he sounds like his time in a Spanish prison wasn't too bad. And he was like muling cocaine and doing way worse stuff than getting in a fight.
Bro, what?
So, but my wife, she stepped in and let this dude have it. Just, she's Brazilian, so there's levels of anger. It's like hot sauce. You got mild, medium, spicy, atomic, and then you got Brazilian. Dog, she went Brazilian on his ass and just fucking just.
Oh, she hit him.
Nah, she ain't hit him. She ain't hit him. But she gave him a verbal assault that got his mind right. And he's like, oh shit, maybe she's what I got to worry about, not him. She kind of, I wouldn't say diffused the situation. She mushed him. She gave him a little, and then he was just like, oh shit, I don't want none of that. So, but man, I just didn't want to, like I said, I didn't want to get locked up in a foreign country. It's not a good look. I don't speak the language, so they can tell me whatever. I don't know their laws. At least here in America, I kind of know what's supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to, you know, I can call a lawyer, or my wife can call my lawyer, or, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
In Spain, I just felt hopeless, and I was like, man, I hope that this doesn't go here. But if it does, then, you know, fuck it. Luckily, I got a rider with me that, you know.
I was about to say she trains too, doesn't she?
She just started training jiu-jitsu, but
okay.
She's from the favela of Brazil, so she's been fighting her whole life.
Yeah, I remember when actually the Habib and Tony conference or press conference, and Tony's like, you know, you never fought in the streets, and Habib, let's turn the fuck up, like, bro, you don't know where the fuck I'm from, like, bro, Habib fights in the mountains and shit like that. He's like, what do you mean fighting in the streets? Like, it's America, you don't fight in those streets. I was laughing. But shit, man, I appreciate you coming on with me. We'll have to get our asses kicked in Fortnite soon.
Oh yeah. I'll shoot you my username or whatever. You holler at me.
All right, bad man. Good luck this weekend.
Hey, appreciate it, brother.